Whoop.
Hi, Denise.
Hi,
How are you?
greetings. I'm good. Hi, Rachel. I was quite interested to see how many affiliates we're still getting
Yeah,
proposals from.
I know I should do the math and figure out how many that brings us to because I know somebody is going to ask.
Yes.
Are we waiting for at least one more, I assume?
Yes. Um, I think either Ariane or Jason would do it. If we need to vote for Deborah wasn't in the last one, I don't think. So I don't know if we can vote for minutes unless we get Jason too. Michael wasn't available today.
Morning. Cameras.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Hey, Jason.
Rachel, you sent this all by email, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to put the agenda link and the Teams to you?
Um, just seeing if I have this quickly. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ken, are you in a new office? Your background looks different. There's usually that cool artwork in there.
Oh, I'm at home this morning. I had a lot to do and I got delayed. Hmm. Okay. So, first up, approval of the minutes. I was not here last time.
We had Denise, Jason, and Michael last time. So if two of the three are here, can we vote? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. How about that?
Okay.
And I will second.
Yep.
Great. All in favor?
Everybody can vote on it
Thank-
even if they weren't there, because we're just approving it, right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so,
I think we're good.
Perfect.
okay, so, applications from, this most recent period. Did anybody have any that they wanted to review? They pretty much looked good to me.
Yeah, I commented to Rachel at the beginning that it's interesting we're getting still a lot of applications. It's very exciting, and actually sounds like the towns are busy doing all kinds of things out there, so that's great.
Mhm.
What
Yep.
does this get us up to for towns? Should we proceed with a positive vote here?
I knew you were going to ask, and I was going to look it up, and I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. And then can I also ask, we have the Manchester Republican Town Committee.
Mhm.
Do we have Manchester, the town?
Yes,
Okay.
they're like tourism, whatever their committee is, their tourism department.
Okay.
Is that the only time we've had a partisan committee apply for something?
I think so. They reached out to the America 250 folks, and they actually sent them back to us to work with us instead of them. So
I don't know. Somehow it makes me a little uneasy that there's a separate committee for the Republicans apart from the city, the town. I don't know how I feel about that. And it wouldn't matter if it were Democrat or Republican. I think I don't recall seeing another partisan committee apply to be an affiliate. Anybody else have any thinking on that? No? It's okay.
I mean, I thought about it too, but they did specifically say they were trying to be nonpartisan, or their goal was being nonpartisan, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
work
And
across party lines.
Yeah. I mean, I
and they
think,
included that note in their note to America 250 too. So it wasn't like, we brought it up and they said something. From the beginning, that's what they were saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so worried about something partisan as something that would be maybe at odds with their town's committee. I don't know, but I guess that's an issue with all these things in a way.
I think we could consider maybe like a historical society and a library from the same town.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
another
you're right.
group, but they're not necessarily in competition.
Yeah. It's more about coordination and, we've allowed all these other things. So yeah, never mind. I just thought I'd mention that.
Okay. So, anything else? Any other notes, comments? Should we, do you want to vote on this as a group again,
Yes.
as usual, all together? Okay. So, we just say all in favor of
Yes.
passing all of the most recent applications? Yes. Any notes? Great.
That makes 180.
Wow. Well,
180 affiliates.
Yes.
And the town, how many towns represented? You can answer that later, Rachel.
Yeah, towns were still there. A couple of trickled in, but we're kind of stuck.
Yeah, you guys were mentioning a Bosra sighting yesterday.
Yeah.
And Stamford, I did finally call Caroline and I think they hopped into action, right?
Yep. They gave me a contact and they applied to be an affiliate. I think
Great.
that was on this slate.
Yes, exactly. Which is interesting. I guess we have towns and cities that are affiliates, but they're also like have a contact person for a committee. So I think some of them are a little mixed up about that. And that's what Bridget Fox is Caroline's chief of staff. And she said, I think there was some confusion about that. they thought they had formed the committee and had a contact person. But I said, I don't think you even have a contact person on our list, right? And so then I guess they applied to be an affiliate. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I think it got crossed a little bit. It happened all the same day. I don't know if you reached out to them before they applied or not, but either way,
Yeah, I did.
I talked to them. We're good.
Yes. Is there any other town that that is sort of a largish town that we think we may need to talk to and just remind them of all this?
We went through the list in our last
I know.
engagement meeting. I think some of the bigger ones, maybe like Torrington,
Oh,
Meriden.
Meriden, really? Has
Mhm.
no committee? Okay, I can work on Meriden. Um, Torrington, I don't have a lot of connections there, but that's kind of too bad. Yeah, mid-size. I mean, it'd be nice if we got all the sort of mid-sized cities and large cities at the very least in all parts of the state. And Torrington is kind of a central town for that part of the state. So, okay, I'll work on those too. It would be really nice to complete this list, at least in that way. I mean, some of the tiny little towns, you understand, they don't have a lot of capacity, but okay. Thanks. I'll work
Those are
on
the only that
Torrington and Meriden. Yeah.
those are the only ones that are jumping out at me as like bigger places.
Okay, great.
I, should we move on to the annual report?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So the draft, so what was sent is kind of, I guess, partially complete or like kind of in the works at this point.
Yes, I just got started on it. It's mostly content from last year still. There's, some things that I've already updated, but um, it's just a start.
How can we be of help? Are we, I assume we're waiting still on like subcommittee reports. I think we had Monday as the deadline, the 15th.
Yes, I think so.
Um, should we, um, do you want like me to send a reminder coming from the governance committee?
Have
That
you
might be,
received any updates yet, Rachel? None. Okay, so yeah, maybe a reminder, Ariane.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Um,
can not.
I have a question about the education subcommittee. So I believe they did complete this curriculum packet, correct?
Mhm.
Last month. Can you tell me where that is? Is it on the website? I went to look for it and I couldn't find it, honestly.
Yeah. It's in education. There's like a place for education resources.
Okay. Because I am waiting from CABE to get a meeting with that's Connecticut Boards of Education to get a date to talk to them about what we have. And I wanted to make sure I knew how to find the curriculum packet. I will be talking to Steve today about I don't know, Jason, if you saw, did he send you that note about what Matt Warschauer is up to?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted him to fill me in on what that was all about. So I'll ask him if I'll just mention it to him that we need a subcommittee report from him. Okay.
Thank you.
If
Yeah.
that's helpful.
Yeah, and I have the flyer that you gave to, was it CAPS?
Oh,
I,
yes,
I
right.
took the Ken Burns off of it because that's passed. And I have a new version of it, so I can send
Oh,
that to you if you want to
oh,
give
that would
that
be
to Kate.
great. That would be
And that
great.
links out to all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, for governance, we didn't really do anything different from last year, right? That I can think of. I think our report is probably the same. mean, last year there wasn't the demographic survey, or was there?
We did it, but for whatever, we did like a separate report on it earlier in the year in October, and didn't include it in the report to the governor for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if there was a reason.
Mhm.
So this year, I think when I checked on Monday, we had about 19 or 20 responses to the survey. So I just sent out that bump. And we can add it to the full report.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll send an email today reminding the committee chairs. Is there any other way that we can be helpful with this? To you, Rachel, and Cindy?
No, I think look it over when it's ready, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you imagining? I'm sorry if I missed it, Rachel. What are you imagining for timeline? I think we're aiming to have this submitted by the end of January.
Yeah. I would like to have the draft done by the end of next week. Like I want to have it done by the end of next week and then I can send it out. Because I'm off those 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year's. So
Okay.
send it out.
So
and then
if you had feedback in the first week or two of January, that
Yeah.
should be plenty of time.
Yeah, the next commission meeting is the 3rd week of January, I think it's the 21st.
Okay.
So we've got the first half of the month to finalize it, and then we can
Right.
share it at the commission meeting.
So let's just make that a goal. All
Mhm.
feedback by mid-January.
I think the hope was to have this committee kind of stamp it as okay to share with the commission at the January 14th governance
Right.
meeting. So I think if we can have feedback by like January 12th to make sure we incorporate it by the 14th, and then it should be
Perfect.
pretty good to go.
So I don't think I don't see another meeting for us, right, on this for our,
I think our meeting is the 14th. I haven't sent out all this committee invitations yet, but it is the 14th.
oh, okay. I don't have that here. It's the so they're doing like a orientation for legislators and their staff all morning on the 14th with the executive branch. I don't yet know what our role, like I know we're gonna have a table but I don't know yet what our role is on that, so.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, maybe if you could send that prior to the 14th, then we can review it before that meeting, then discuss any issues or questions on 14th.
Mhm. Sounds good.
So you're talking about the 14th of January, and that's the
Yeah.
same date as the new legislator meeting?
Yeah, it's actually not new legislator. It's all.
Oh,
I
it's
think this is the
everyone.
first
Oh,
time they're doing this,
yeah, I've
like
never heard of that
all
before.
departments, all agencies having a booth.
Almost like a
Get
fair.
to know, yeah, which I mean, for me, it's good because I can also go and, meet the other staffers in
Yeah.
other departments. Might be good for any of you guys too, if you want to talk with legislators on a more casual basis.
Yeah, that's great. So we'll have a booth there? Do we have some
Well,
presence
our
there? Is that
office,
what
the
you're saying?
secretary's office
Oh,
will,
the secretary's office.
like,
Gotcha.
we'll have our business services
Yeah,
and
yeah,
our
yeah,
elections director and so it's all the
yeah.
I wonder, that's interesting. It doesn't sound like a thing that Connecticut Humanities itself could be present for, but
No,
the 250th Commission,
yeah.
it could. We could table there
I
potentially.
think we should ask if we can do that because that would be great. And I can think of a list of things that I would like legislators to do for us. And we could have that there and talk to them about it in their respective towns. We could
Mhm.
have, for example, who's if they have a committee in their towns, who's running it, some sort of role for them on July 4th, maybe. I don't know. Let's come up with some stuff they can do. I would love to have them help with the tree planting, for example. They could do a
Mhm.
citation on July 4th. I mean, I can think of, if we had just a piece of paper there that says, here are some things you could do if you want to have some presence in your towns. They love that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It would be so good for all of them.
I'm sorry to sort of add this to your plate, Rachel and Cindy. But it kind of sounds like a good idea, and I do wonder, who we need to reach out to.
I can find out from our legislative person. He's the one who told me about it, Jesse.
Okay.
So
I could talk to, yeah,
him.
yeah. We could do it as part of the secretary's office. Why not? I mean, that would be nice for her too.
Well, that's true too. I mean, if nothing else, if you
Yeah, right.
guys can have your own table, certainly.
That'll be a popular table because it's all about elections.
Yeah, and business people, they love talking about business services.
Oh, yeah,
We get
yeah.
questions from business owners, so.
And maybe I could be there and that helps because I know a lot of the people and, that'd give everybody a little visibility. It'd be great. I think Stephanie would like that a lot.
Yep.
Okay. And that way it's not so much work for our staff, I mean, if we could kind of put it together with, do you want me to ask her about it? I mean, I think that would be a perfect partnership, if you will. It could just be a little section of the secretary's area or whatever. What do you think
Yeah,
about that?
maybe they'll give us 2 tables then.
Yeah, there you go. Right. We'd be
Yeah,
the
I mean,
powerhouse.
Office is right there. We're trying to see if there's a way. We're also trying to see if we can get a screen and
Right.
maybe for the new LMS online training that we just launched
Oh, that's right. Ooh,
to show that off.
another new system coming online. That's quite a big deal. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Cindy?
I was just going to say that I think we have enough in terms of like stuff to hand out and things that we could pretty easily put together a table. So I don't think it's a huge lift for us. Especially Denise, if you can be there to help man the table for the commission.
Sure.
And the only thing will be one of us will have to pop out for an hour. For that morning is also the Hartford local committee meeting. But so we'll be in the area anyway. So I don't think that necessarily sounds like the worst idea.
And
Well, I
that's
can also plan to be there as well.
and we can even ask if some of the commission members want to be there
Yeah, I was
if
just
they'd
gonna
like
say,
to.
I mean, I could move over to that
Yeah.
section too. I think it'd be a nice thing for other commission members to do.
Do you know what the timing is? Is it
I
all
think
morning,
it's 10
basically?
to 2,
10 to
so
2.
it's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's other programming going on. I think I'm gonna try and find out today. We have a meeting to kind of discuss what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity, honestly. So, okay, I'd be happy to be there the whole time. I have nothing else on that day, so you can count on me at least. And, everybody else can drop in and out, and that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah. I just sent a note to Sheldon, so I'll block that time out as well.
Great.
All right. This is
Okay,
good.
Yeah.
great. Don't have the agenda in front of me anymore. Just carried it. Anything else?
I had one other little item. I'm wondering if we have heard anything about any replacement for, we haven't heard anything from what's his name over in the governor's office about whether we need to be looking at the membership of this commission. Cindy, I saw you sent a note to him. We've heard nothing. I guess so we can just assume for purposes of this committee that Steve Armstrong is still the representative from the State Department of Education. So
I think so, until we get an answer from Tom saying otherwise. I think we just have to move forward with the status quo.
all
And
right.
just so everyone is aware, Steve Armstrong is now retired from the Department of Education. So the question is, for a while he was semi-retired, but I think now he is fully retired.
Right.
So can he still be the representative? And we haven't gotten an answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't know if departments can nominate a non-employee designee.
Right.
Okay.
Well, now we've had a little discussion about it, so now we're covered, I think, Just wanted to make sure. Okay.
So it looks like it's OPM that is doing this orientation.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So,
OPM, really?
yeah,
Wow. So it is all about really state agencies. It is not about internal things like committees or anything. I get it. Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I think that's actually a very good idea. I wonder if legislators will show up for that unless there's something else going on that day. That would be my only question. So, but I'm sure there will be enough people around that it'll be worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we can keep talking about that, how the logistics will work around that.
Yeah, and if we need to move the governance meeting because half of us are there, then we can.
Oh,
Great.
we can have it there.
We could.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not?
Good. Okay. I could do also like the 12th or 13th at 10 a.m. Also, if that is better. Move it. Okay, so anything else?
No.
All right. I guess.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Thank you. And
Thanks, everyone.